Hi guys, are you ready for science? Well, today we were going to do roly-polies. And the best way to get a roly-poly is to take a potato, cut it in half, and scoop out the insides. So it's like a bowl. Not all of the outside, just a little bit so it makes a bowl. And then you put it down on the ground, and when you pick it up, roly-polies have gotten in there. But they are active at night, so you have to leave it overnight, or maybe a night or two. I don't have any potatoes. So what I did is I put down a piece of cardboard and we got it wet and put it down and waited overnight. Now this morning I went out and I looked out. You know what I found? No roly-polies. I guess it's going to take them a little longer. But what I did get was worms. I have 3 worms in here. Let me see if I can find. Oh, I saw something move. Let's see if we, oh, here he is. He's not really big. Here we go. Don't know if you can see it. He's got a lot of dirt on him. And he wiggles. Now, worms are not going to hurt you. Can you see this? It's like having a wet noodle in your hand. But you have to be very careful because they don't have eyes. They don't have ears. See how he's just trying to figure out where to go? And they move. If you look at them real close, you can see that they have little lines on them, because they're made into little segments. And there are 3 worms in here. I'm not sure I can find the others. They kind of huddle together. I'll have to wait and see. But I do have 3 worms in here. I put the cardboard back on the ground and got some more water on it. So maybe tomorrow we'll have some more worms or some roly-polies. We really like the roly-polies. Now, I have some dirt in here because worms love dirt. And I put this paper towel down so it's kind of wet because they like it a little wet, but they don't want a lot of water. If you ever see when it rains a lot and the earthworms come up out of the ground, because that can make them drown. They actually have to have, too much water can make them drown, just like you and I. Now, James put in some dinosaurs to keep them company. And that's all about earthworms need. They need a little moisture and some dirt. Now, once I get some roly-polies in here, they're going to need some leaves that are dead, or branches that they can crawl on, little moss, because roly-polies actually eat dead things, dead plants. Okay, so this guy is what we call an invertebrate, which means he does not have a backbone. Roly-polies don't either, or bugs or ants. They don't have backbones like birds and people and your dog. And there are more of these invertebrates on Earth than any other kind of creature. So I'm going to put him back down in there. Here you go, off of me. And he loves crawling in the dirt. And of course, I'm going to have to wash my hands after this, aren't I? Okay. So you can actually collect these. And I've got a song for you and made it into a little book. So we're going to sing it. It's like to the tune of Bingo. Ready? Worms live in a wet, dark place, and worms live underground. W-O-R-M-S, 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 and worms live underground. Worms have no eyes or ears, and worms live underground. W-O-R-M, 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 and worms live underground. Worms eat soil to make tunnels, and worms live underground. W-O-R-M, W-O-R, W-O-R, and worms live underground. Worms have bristles to help them move, and worms live underground. W-O, 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 and worms live underground. Worms don't have any bones, and worms live underground. W, 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 and worms live underground. Worms have long, soft bodies, and worms live underground. I can put that down now. And worms live underground. So I've got a sheet, and you can actually, on the sheet, we have a place where you can look at this, draw segments on them, and put out, so you can put out the potato, or you can put out a piece of wet cardboard and watch it overnight, and then check it in the morning and see what you get. You'll need to have a container, and when you dig them up, get some of the dirt at the same time, and you can have your own little pet. We have pet worms evidently right now, and maybe later we'll have the roly-polies, because we really like roly-polies. So that is our science for today. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Ready? Bye.